साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ 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 साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्।
Dear devotees, you are about to embark on the greatest journey of your life, a journey to the core of your inner being. Please, all in a low voice, follow the Omkar and let your mind reach a quietude of silence. All together, let us repeat the pranava. please sit up straight. And in the quietness of your mind, hear the sound of your breathing. Breathe in and out. In, out. Now, open your eyes and see the light in front of you. This is the light of a candle. Gaze intently at the light. Now, feel the light shining in the center of your forehead. Now half close your eyes and feel the light in the center of your forehead. Now, let that light come down your neck to the center of your chest. Imagine a flower, a lotus, opening petal by petal to receive the light. Now the light is resting on the lotus. The lotus disappears, only the light remains. But it is no more the light of the candle. It is a round ball of formless light. It is a light of divinity within you. Feel this light now expand, and feel the light going down your body, into your legs, up to your feet. Feel warmth as the light surges through your limbs. And make this mental vow, O Lord, my legs, touched by the light of your divinity, will always take me only to places of goodness. Feel the light surging upwards, up into your chest, around your shoulders, and down into your arms and fingers. Feel a warmth as this light surges through you. Make this mental vow, O Lord. My arms, touched by the light of your divinity, will only yearn to do what is good. Now feel the light surging upwards into your neck and into your face, into your head. And the light now shines in your eyes. Make a vow. My eyes must yearn to see only what is good. Feel the light now shining in your ears. My ears must yearn to hear only what is good. Feel the light now shining on your lips. My lips must yearn to only speak what is good. Now, feel this light now shining into your whole body. The light illumines the body. In your mind, repeat the words, the light is in me. Now feel the light expand. Expand, and you are now sitting in a ball of light, in a cone of formless light. Let your mind say, the light is within me, I am in the light. Feel a thrill of this light, and now feel this light expanding and filling this entire room with a divine glow. And let this light now go beyond this room, beyond and beyond, spreading ever further to this whole country, and beyond this country, beyond oceans and beyond nations. Let this light flow ever outwards to encompass the whole world. Now, imagine yourself, not your physical body, but an inner being within you, like a gigantic divine form, sitting on the globe, and the light of your divinity, the light of your love, encompassing the whole world. Stay for a moment, thrilled in that thought. Now, bring into your mind's eye and send your light of love to all the creatures of the world, all the animals and insects, creatures that fly or crawl. All of them are God's creatures. Send your light of love now to those whom you dislike or whom you think dislike you. Send your love, send your light of love to them. The same Atma in you is also in them. Let them feel the radiance of your light. Let them feel the radiance of your love. Now, into your mind's eye, bring those you love, your spouse, children, relations, friends, whoever. Bathe them with the divine glow of your love. Feel oneness with the whole world. Feel at peace with yourself. And now, look inside you. Can you imagine? Do you see a ball of light within you? In this ball of light, bring in the form of the Ishtadeva, the divine being that you love and worship. See this form smiling within you. See this divine form raise his hands in blessing. You have shared your love with the world. Now, receive the blessing and darshan of the divine within. Stay for a moment, thrilled in this thought that you and he are one. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
Sha Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dharmam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Ek Omkar Satnam Karta Puraka Nirbhav Nirvair Akala Muraka Ajuni Sarvan Guru Prasad Japa Ad Sacha Jugad Sacha Hari Sacha Nanak Hosi Bhi Sacha.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah, hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः यात इषुः शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवाशरव्यायातवतया नो रुद्रमृळया या ते रुद्रशिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुभाषन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिजाकशीः या विशुङ्गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्षस्तवे शिवां गिरिध्रतां कुरु माहितुं श्रीपुरुषं जगत् शिवेन वचसा वागिरिशाच्छावदामसि यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत् अध्यवोचदधिभक्ता प्रथमो देव्योऽभिषक् अभीतुश्च सर्वाः जम्भयन् सर्वाः यातु धान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रुः सुमङ्गलः ये ते मातुं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षुश्रिता सहस्रशो वैशातुं भेदयीमहे असौ योपसर्पतिनीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुदहार्यः उदैनं विश्वा भूतानि सदृष्टो मृळयादिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीढुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वादोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्त्वमुभयोराग्नियोज्या याश्च ते हस्तरिषभः पराता भगवो मपा अवतत्यधनुस्त्वगुं सहस्राक्षशते शुभे निशीर्यशय्यानामुहा शिवो नः सुमना भव विद्यं धनुप्रवर्तिनो विशल्यो बाणमातुं हुता अनेशन्नस्येषव आहुरस्य निषङ्गतिः या देहे निर्मीढुष्णमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुजा नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नाटकाय कृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् कृणक्तु विश्वतः अथो ययिषुधिस्तवारिरस्मन्निधेहितम् नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्रयम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः ॐ
ब्रह्मानंद प्रदायक चरणं ब्रह्मानंद प्रदायक चरणं शरणं शरणं साईश चरणं शरणं शरणं साईश चरणं ब्रह्मानंद प्रदायक शरणं शरणं साईश चरणं शरणं शरणं साईश चरणं
Sai Mahadeva, Satya Sai Mahadeva, Satya Sai Mahadeva, Satya Sai Mahadeva, Sai Purishwara Sai Ram
with this one incident, and I want you all to take home this. One evening, it was when Baba was not talking to anyone. Darshan was the bhajans were over in the evening. It was 7 o'clock. He went, had his light dinner. Again, food is an entirely different thing. He would barely eat half a chapati or one chapati. That's it, with a little pickle or just for the sake of eating something. Anyway, so he had finished his dinner, come upstairs, and the time he takes to eat, incidentally, is by the time you sing the Arati, the Sai Baba Arati, by the time you finish singing, know that Baba has finished his dinner instead. Because you finish the bhajan, and you go inside, Arati will go on. By the time the Arati is over, he's come out, his dinner is over. Like, that's how it will be, okay? Just to give you an idea, how much can you eat in that? Anyway, so this evening was 7 o'clock, it had finished, he went upstairs, and his evening walk, there will be an evening walk. Poor Swami will do his exercise, walking up and down. In that little tiny room, he'll go up and down. Fan will be off, and we will be downstairs. So he will take an evening walk a little bit. We'll hear the swish of the robe as he would go up and down. For 10-15 minutes, then he will settle down, put on the fan, and then we'll know, okay, Swami has finished his evening walk. Just imagine. This was the Sai. For him, even the ability to walk was limited to that little room. Anyway, so he was sitting there one evening, and that evening, one of those rare evenings, he decided not to speak to anyone. He said he didn't want to meet anybody. Okay, he was only reading letters. Two of us were there. We were pressing his feet, and from 7 o'clock till 8:55, almost 9 o'clock, no word was exchanged. Normally, he would say, what is the samachar? Kya kaya? Kya khaya? What was college? How was the classes? No talk. He was completely involved, reading letters. He would tear this letter, put it in the dustbin, pick up another one, open it, read. Occasionally, he'd just sigh, and close his eyes, go into silence. Then again, come out of that stupor, if you will, again go back to reading. He was completely in his zone, hardly aware of even us there, sitting there. And when his face was behind the letter, so we are sitting down there, right? So we are looking at each other and making isharas, kya ho gaya yaar? Mood kharab hai ki kya hai? That kind of thing is. So, but we will continue pressing his feet, respecting that silence. And it suddenly looked up at the clock after 2 hours, and he realized 9 o'clock is time for him to go to bed. So he looked and he said, he sighed. He was very introvert that evening, like very withdrawn inside. And this, he started talking to himself, just barely aware we were around, right? Talking to us, but more to himself. And this is what he spoke. He said, so many letters today I read. So many letters. Every letter is give me. Curriculum. Always craving for something. And he went on to explain. Somebody wants marriage. Somebody who is married wants peace in marriage. Somebody wants child. Somebody who has children want to know how to take care of their children. Somebody who has a job has problems with the boss. Somebody who doesn't have a job want a job. Always wanting. He paused like that. Intamandi, like in Telugu, he says, Intamandi letter chadivanu, and korikulu. Idi kavala. This I want, that I want. And then he paused. He said, not one letter was for thank you. Not a single letter. That's a thank. Thank you, and you kuda cheppalede. The agony of a teacher. And then he gets up and he walks towards his bedroom, talking to himself. I have come. My plane has landed. I have come to take you all into my plane. I'm standing on the door of my plane saying, come. But everybody's standing there doing projects and doing bhajans and waving arati. Nobody's coming into my plane. Nobody's coming into my plane. And we are crawling, when Swami is talking and walking towards us, just barely 10 feet, right? He is talking like this, involved and walking towards his door. And we are crawling on our knees because what is it? We want our namaskar. That is how we are, so stupid, right? But I wanted my namaskar, so I was crawling, but at the same time listening. And I'm saying, come into my plane. Nobody wants to come in my plane. Y'all are sitting there, waving arati and doing bhajans and projects. Something all are doing, but nobody's coming into my plane. And the final words that night was, when I leave, I won't even have 5 people in my plane. Aidi mandi kudu dorokadu. So I am not sharing this to throw a guilt complex upon us. I am just sharing this is exactly what happened. How we interpret this is entirely up to us. But when people ask me, what are those moments that changed your life? There were moments like these. What does Baba mean by coming into his plane? To me, I believe that he has come to share the highest wisdom. I have come from the heights of the Shiva Shakti principle, the Brahman principle, the Advaitic principle of I am God. I've come from that heights to tell you that you are also God. Come into my plane. I have landed in this plane. I'm saying, come into my plane. I want to take you back there. That's a purpose of an avatar. That's a purpose of a teacher. Let me take you back to those heights of Vedas, Vedanta, that. But what you all are doing, we sit there and say, no, you are God, you are avatar. Oh, I will compose this bhajan on you. I will put this flower upon you. I will decorate you this way. I will do this. I will do that. I will all of this. But we are not ready to believe that fundamental principle that is on, to believe that you and I are divine. Why is it so difficult to take that first step? We push it away saying, Arey Bapre, wo sabs are abstract. That is all too abstract. I am not there. I'm not ready for that. By saying that, we are treating something very lightly. The very basis of our existence on this planet, we take it lightly. And the very basis of Swami's teachings, we take it lightly. And we say, oh, that is all abstract. Let us simply worship him. He will take care of us. He will take care of us. And in that taking care of us, he's saying, begin to remember your own divinity. To me, getting into Baba's plane, therefore, is opening the doors to the belief that you and I are divine. And therefore, I want to end with this beautiful mantra he gave all of us, this affirmation that he gave all of us on November 23rd. I think it was 1983 or 1984 in the discourse. He said, say this. This is my gift to you on my birthday. Say this every day. Say this. So begin to say this. What are those affirmations? I am God. I am God. I am not different from God. I am the Akhanda Parabrahman. I am Sat Chit Ananda. Grief and anxiety cannot affect me, cannot enter me. I am ever content. Fear cannot affect me. I am God. I am God. I am not different from God. Let us begin to say these, my dear sisters and brothers. Say these statements every day. Slowly the meaning will dawn upon us. Slowly our real nature, the divine nature that is willing to sprout, will help you live life to its fullest. Let our children see us saying this mantra. Let us pass this mantra to our child. This is the legacy that Sai Baba has left behind. The legacy that you and I are divine. All we have to do is to begin to remember our own.
Small minds select narrow roads. Expand your mental vision and take to the broad road of helpfulness, compassion, and service. Jai Sai Ram.